If you're learning something from my channel, then please press the subscribe button to show your appreciation. Thank you.
Cenk, I want to start with you because pretty extraordinary to see your name scrawled on a IDF bomb. Just first of all, what was your response to that?
Yeah, it's of course disheartening to see it. It's sick. They're going to drop those bombs on Palestinian civilians. They're probably going to murder babies and grandmothers with those bombs. That's why, if I'm president, I won't send Israel a single dollar. Not only the $14 billion they're considering now, but I would end all funding to Israel as they have massacred civilian after civilian, 19,000 dead, 9,000 children butchered. I do not want a single American tax dollar going to help Israel commit war crimes. And if they think they're going to intimidate me by putting my name on their bombs, they've got another thought coming to them.
We're at a state in this war where Hamas is believed to have around 35,000 terrorists. At best estimate, 7 to 8,000, if you accept the IDF figures, have been killed. And that's not been confirmed at all. But if that is the case, that's only 20% of the total. That means that 80% of Hamas terrorists have not been killed yet. Again, I'm staying with you, Cenk, for this. I mean, if you're Israel and your mission statement is to eradicate Hamas, the calls for a ceasefire are going to fall on deaf ears, aren't they? Because they're determined, as we can hear from all the rhetoric, to finish the job as they see it.
Yeah, so let's be clear. I mean, I saw the Mark Regev on before me, the propagandist for Israel that you had on. And first of all, he thought it was funny that my name was on the bombs. I don't think that the children that they're murdering think it's funny. And the idea that they are not indiscriminately killing civilians is absurd. So they dropped 2,000-pound bombs in residential areas. America never dropped a bomb larger than 500 pounds in a residential area in Iraq, and we did great damage in Iraq, 4 times larger. The area is the size of Las Vegas, and they've dropped 29,000 bombs, nearly half of which are unguided missiles. Then they shoot 3 hostages dead without even checking when they had a white flag and no shirt on at all. And if those 3 hostages were Palestinians instead of Israelis, no one would have even noticed, because now at this point, one more devastating fact. Hamas and what they did on October 7th was terrible, and they killed 846 civilians. The rest were soldiers.
Don't even Iran's still waiting to retaliate for another strike that Israel did in Tehran and an assassination there, right? So Iran has not done a major retaliation. They tried one where they and an assassination there, right? So Iran has not done a major retaliation. They tried one where they were like, wink, wink, we are coming. Here's our drones. That was a purposely ineffective one because they didn't want to escalate.
Now Israel has, even if you take the IDF numbers of saying that of the 19,000 they killed is 5,000 they claim is Hamas, it's an absurd number, a total and utter lie, not backed up by any evidence. But even if you accepted it, that means Israel has now killed 16 times as many civilians as the terrorist group Hamas.
Here's the question.
So what does that make Israel?
Should Israel leave Hamas 80% intact? Is that good for anybody?
So, no. So now we get to the absurdity of what Israel says. We are going to stay there until all of Hamas is gone. How? How do we know if they're all gone? How do we know if they've surrendered? How do we know if the Palestinians have turned on Hamas? These are all impossible standards meant to eradicate Gaza entirely. And in fact, they've almost done it already. 90% of the people in Gaza are homeless. We're picking out the body parts of family members every single day in Gaza. It is one of the, and now even the New York Times and every human rights group acknowledges this is one of the worst massacres, the biggest war crimes committed in our lifetimes. America in 20 years in Afghanistan did not kill as many civilians
should they leave
as Israel
Hamas,
has killed in 2 months.
But should they leave Hamas
So now
intact?
let me give you an answer. Let me give you a productive way to do this, how to drive Hamas out. You make a peace deal with the Palestinian Authority. That buys them the credibility to be able to say to the Palestinian people, we have delivered a state for you, the thing that we have been looking for our entire lives. And now, because we have delivered that for you, we are going to run Gaza. That can drive Hamas out in a way that is organic and driven by the Palestinians themselves. If you just try to murder as many civilians as possible in Gaza, That is not an answer for actually getting Hamas.
Okay.
And by the way, the bombs have shown that they do not affect the tunnels.
Okay.
So all they're doing is killing civilians.
Let me bring in.
I'm going to use my 2 minutes just to talk about genocide. And by the way, Cenk, I just want to thank you. Your passion, your observations here as a professor at school. A lot of kids here, a lot of students here feel the same way. And it's really helpful for me as a professor here to appreciate your point of view. Although I disagree respectfully, but it's important for me to appreciate it. Genocide, you left out 2 words from the definition. The convention requires proof of, quote, intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group as such. And those 2 words, as such, are extremely important. Israel's conduct of this war, I believe, negates the existence of an intent to destroy the Palestinian people in whole or in part as such. Why do I say that? A, providing advance warning to civilians, begging them in late October 2023 to leave northern Gaza to move southward for their own safety, allowing thousands of trucks, thousands, carrying food and aid across the border, agreeing with the United Arab Emirates, not reported, but I have this directly from a minister in the UAE government, to allow sick Gazan children to be airlifted to Dubai for medical treatment. And most importantly, pausing fighting a couple of months ago to allow 500,000 Palestinian children to be vaccinated against polio. What army in the history of warfare has ever paused fighting to allow 1/4 of the population in the other territory to receive vaccinations? So I don't think that there is really a compelling case here to prove intent to destroy a people in whole or in part as such.
Mosab Hassan, Yousef, you're the son of one of the Hamas co-founders, of course, and renounced that back in the 90s. You believe that Israel should finish the job. They should eradicate Hamas.
Well, absolutely, because all the calling for a ceasefire is calling for surrender. They want Israel to surrender to the terrorist savages and sit down at the table and negotiate with them. And this is absolutely rejected.
Is there any deal to ever be done with Hamas? You know Hamas very well, obviously, through your father. Is there any deal to be done with a group like this now?
There is no deal with the devil. There is no deal with Hamas as long as they pose a threat against children, against civilians, and destabilize security in the entire region. If they get away with their crime, and their crime is not just any crime, it's a genocide. If they get away with their crime, what will they do tomorrow? They have to be punished and they have to be held accountable. All the calling for ceasefire, those are the people who want to give a lifeline to Hamas. And this is not acceptable.
Mosab, you tweeted on Friday something that many people found incendiary. You said, never trust anyone who identifies as a Muslim. They may appear as a harmless sheep when they are alone, but when they're in a pack, they will begin to show their tusks. I have zero respect for any individual who identifies as a Muslim, and I may consider the use of force when it comes to Islamists. What did you mean by that? Many people have said, well, why would you say that about, over 1 billion people?
Well, I don't care how many they are. Any person who put the religious identity above the highest interest of humanity, I have no respect for these people. The majority of the Muslim people identified with Hamas, supported Hamas. Show me how many Muslims out there who condemned Hamas genocide. Why? Is it because Jewish blood? This is what I meant, that the Muslims, as long as they give Hamas cover, I have no respect for them. As long as I identify as Muslims, I have no respect for them.
But I've interviewed a number of Muslims on this show who do not support Hamas and have renounced them. Cenk himself came on the show before and immediately denounced what Hamas did on October 7th.
I am dealing with a majority of Muslim countries, governments, an entire nation. Don't tell me about an individual here or there. We're talking about a majority of Muslim
Well, I'm
people
talking about.
who
Well,
fail,
I'm only saying that
who
because
fail to take their moral responsibility.
understand,
They
but
fail
you
to take their moral responsibility because it's Jewish people.
I understand, but you did say literally every Muslim. You said don't trust anyone who identifies as a Muslim. That's all of them. And then what I'm saying to you is I've interviewed many Muslims on this show who are not extremists, who do not support what Hamas did, who believe what they did was a terror
But they
attack.
still have the need for a religious identity, which is a false identity. Individuality is something else. Freedom is something else. A person who know who they are above all national and religious identities. There is no need to pose as a Muslim in a critical time in the human history. This is the time to take moral responsibility. What's the point of identifying as a Muslim while people threatening to erase an entire Jewish community? This is not acceptable. This is why I want the Muslim to stand and be clear.
Okay.
Up to this point, I haven't seen the Muslims taking a moral stand, a firm stand against Hamas. You know why? Because they are Muslims. Because they are Muslims against the Jewish people. And this is where I want to push the Muslims to the point where they need to stand firmly and say, it doesn't matter if they are Jewish or Christians. A genocide is a genocide and is rejected. Hamas is rejected. I want to see this clearly. Then after that, I will have respect for the majority of the Muslim people. As long as they fail their moral responsibility, I have no respect for them.
Okay.
Where is the land of the Jews? The Christian and the Muslim, they live in harmony. False. They never live in harmony. You Muslim, you treated us like dogs. You're a prophet, he says, when you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to walk in the sewage. In harmony, huh? Son of Mut'a, liar. You say those things to the hippies. I am an Arab, I am Middle Eastern. In harmony, they say to you. Yeah, Christians and Jews, they live in harmony, brother, in harmony. Yes, brother. How in harmony? We make you walk in the sewage, we spit on you, we force you to shave your head. If you wear a cross, have to be more than 10 kilograms of steel. You have to ride your donkey facing the ass of the donkey, not the head of the donkey, just to bring immunity. A Muslim can sleep in your house 3 days, 3 nights. We live in harmony. The Muslims, the Jews, the Christians, they live in harmony. Always, always. Yes, yes. This is why the Muslim, they killed 1.5 million Armenian in a week. It's because it's a harmony. This is why they killed millions of Syrian Christians in Syria and Lebanon, in Iraq. Because we live in harmony. Brother, harmony. When you force them into the proofs, they start speaking so fast. They will not answer. Let me show you how your prophet, he taught you to treat us with harmony. You want to see the harmony? Look at this harmony. Scumbag Muslims, liars. Do you see this is all is authentic, sahih? Don't say peace to the Christians and the Jews. Don't greet them if you see them in the street. And force them to walk in the sewage. The narrow portion of the street is a sewage. There's a deep tunnel in the side of the road where dirty water goes. This is where Christians and Jews walk. They cannot walk in the same place with the Muslims. Christians and isn't it the Quran says kill them until they pay the jizya with feeling themselves subdued, spit at? This is the official government website of the King of Jordan. He is American friend. But remember, the Quran chapter 5 verse 51 says, take not Christian and Jews as friends. No, we can take. We practice something called taqiyya, chapter 3 verse 28. Lie to them, speak to them friendly in your heart, but as long your heart is like this, as you see here. You cannot take a Christian and non-Muslims as a friend and have honor with them, unless it to be that you guard yourself against them. Save yourself from them, taking it as weird security, saving yourself from them, speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart is like this. This is the devil teaching himself. So a Muslim, he sit with you in the coffee shop, he says, no, Islam teach us to, you are my friend, and we Muslim, Islam command us to be nice to everybody and to be a friend with the Christian and the Jews, and you can trust me. And then this is what he believe. It's called taqiyya. The Muslim, they will say to you, okay, hold on. It says to protect yourself from them. Don't you lie if somebody threatens your life? Hold on. This guy want to take you as a friend. How he is threatening you, and he want to be your friend. The whole verse about is not to take a Christian and Jews and non-Muslims as a friends. If you are in war with them, why do you want to take you as a friend? The verse is made to make you you're forbidden to take them as a friend. So those people, obviously, they are not enemy. They don't want to be on. You are the one who consider them as enemy, and because you are full of hate following Muhammad, you cannot take them as a friend, but you can lie to them, speaking to them in a friendly way while your heart is like that. I really feel bad, because what I know that the Muslims are the one who called for killing the Christians and the Jews. Is that true? And they did. Is that true?
Hold on. So now, listen, I don't have any problem. If you have problems with Islam, that's completely fine. I don't really care. But when you start actually supporting a genocidal now, and because what you're saying is actually racist, it's kind of racist, Because you're speaking about two people.
Okay. So hold on. You say to me, if you have a problem, hold on, potato. You Muslims, you think by talking too much you can prove yourself. No, you did not. You said to me, if you have a problem with Islam, aren't you a Muslim?
Look, if you are now you're a Christian.
Are you a Muslim or not? I am a Christian. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I am a Christian. Are you a Muslim?
A Muslim.
Okay. Do you Muslim believe in killing? Do you Muslim believe that you should kill every single Jew in the world?
Believe that.
You don't.
That's the only people I know that believe that.
What? You don't believe that?
No. As for me personally, I don't believe that. No.
I'm not talking about you.
You don't believe.
Hold on. What personally? My
You
friend.
don't believe in that.
Hold on. What do you mean personally? Are you a Muslim or you are not a Muslim?
I am a Muslim.
Okay.
I am a Muslim, and I'm telling you.
So a Muslim. Do a Muslim believe? Let me repeat my words. Do Muslim believe that they should kill every single Jew, which means do genocide in the globe, the whole world? They have to kill every single Jew, yes or not? You said you are against genocide, but you are following a religion, believe in killing every single Jew, and you did that already. So I'm asking you, do you Muslim believe in killing every single Jew in the world, yes or no?
Let me quote to you in hadith.
So what, guys, I will quote for him, but his prophet said, look like his prophet is a Jew too. He's a prophet, he's working for the propaganda of the Jews, he's a Zionist. You will quote for me a hadith, but this is what the prophet command you. So when you speak about genocide, then you should spit at your prophet, for he is the one who called for the genocide of the Jews. Not only the Jews, even the Christians. So this is how hypocrite you Muslims are. The Jews, they were in the city of Medina. Your prophet, he came to the city of Medina. He took the city. He killed every single Jew. He came to Khaybar. He killed every single Jew. Hold on. If you are against genocide, you Muslims are cowards, liars.
In the battle of the trench.
Hold on. Okay, let me ask you. did your prophet kill every single Jew in Medina? Yes or no?
Why did he kill them? Why did he kill them?
Okay,
There has to be a
guys,
reason, right?
why he killed him? That's a good question, but you just admitted genocide. I thought you're against genocide. So now
No,
I
no,
can
no,
say
no, no.
I can say the
What's the
same to
reason?
you. Hold on, guys. You see the hypocrisy? I can say the same to you. I can say the Jews they killed everybody in Gaza, and then I say to you, why they did it? So you see how stupid you are. But the Jews they did not kill everyone in Gaza. They are going after Hamas. So when your prophet he killed women, children, and every old man and women, it's okay. Why he did it? It's okay. Yeah, that's what you just say that. You just admitted. You just say, but why he did it? Why he did it? I said to you, well, your prophet killed all the Jews in the city of Medina, in the heart of Saudi Arabia. This is the land. The land of the Jews is all the way to the middle of Saudi Arabia. This is their land. Give it to them back.
What are you talking about, man? Hold on,
You just agreed, guys. Did he agree? Did he agree? Hold on. Did you agree? Did you agree? Did you just agree a minute ago that this is, yes, a city have the Jews in it? It's a city of the Jews, and your prophet killed them all? You said to me, but why he did it? Okay, give the land to the Jews. You commit genocide. Long time ago, your prophet did it. Give them back the land. Are you going to do it?
Listen, I'm gonna quote you a hadith here.
Well, I'm not quoting hadith, I'm quoting history. This is what your prophet said. Hold on. This is what your prophet said, and you Muslim call it sahih. So now you don't want, okay, so you see, you said you want to talk about genocide, but your prophet, he practiced genocide. Are you willing to spit at your prophet? Go ahead. Spit.
Have you ever read about the
Mr. Genocide, Mr. What happened? I thought you are against genocide. Are you against genocide or not?
But you don't have evidence that he killed the women and children.
You just admitted. I heard you. You said, but why he killed them?
No.
Okay. If I show you evidence, what you will do?
Show me evidence.
If I show you evidence, are you willing to spit at your prophet? Yes or no?
No, because whatever you will quote, you will take the context out.
So now when we say Israel is attacking Hamas after Hamas raped their women, we are taking it out of context. It was the opposite. It was the Israeli who raped the Hamas women. It was the Israeli who kidnapped Hamas children.
Hamas.
Listen. Don't call your friend. You are a Muslim. You are a Muslim. Your friend is a devil, Muhammad. Listen.
Okay.
Here we go. This is your prophet saying to kill the children and the women.
You made a claim. You said Hamas killed women and they raped women. Give evidence. I want evidence.
Well, Hamas, the videos of Hamas, if I play the videos of Hamas here, YouTube will shut down my channel.
Okay, let me ask you a question, yeah?
Let me ask you a question. Did Hamas post videos? Did Hamas post videos made by them, dragging women who they are bleeding from their vagina in the street? Yes or no? Did Hamas? There is a reason, guys. There is a reason. What is the reason for the women to be bleeding from her vagina in the street?
Why was Hamas created?
So guys, why Hamas rape women? Now he admit that Hamas rape women. Okay.
Answer the question. Why is Hamas created? What's the reason behind the creation of Hamas?
Because Muhammad he command to kill all the Jews. You have to chase them everywhere.
No.
Yes. Here we go. You're a prophet. You are a liar. Okay, let me ask you. I will give you the question I gave to the person before. Let us see who's a liar. I give a proof. No problem. I give my friend.
In 1930,
Potato.
the Jews were kicked out of Europe.
Okay.
Multiple massacres against the Jews. And the Jews have fled in the Muslim countries, and you're speaking about genocide. You're a hypocrite.
Okay, but you guys, the Jews, they came to the Muslims asking for protection. You see what they do? They talk like a radio station because they have no proof. Listen, what you say, all of it is shish kebab. Why? I have a proof in front of you. Your prophet committed genocide. He killed the Jews. And the top of that, I'm asking you right now, is the land of Israel, the land of the Jews, or the land of Hamas? Back, you have no shame. So look what we prove from their books. Muhammad committed genocide. He killed Christians. He killed Jews. Quran command the Quran to do genocide. Command the Jews to go and kill every single Palestinian. The Jews refuse to do it. The Jews refuse. And the Quran says that because the Jews refuse to do it, therefore Allah, He made the Jews forbidden to enter the Holy Land for 40 years. So Muhammad, he killed Jews, massive number. He killed every single Jew and Christians and non-Muslims in the Arabian Peninsula. Yet those scumbags, they claim that they are against genocide. They took Syria, population of the Christians and Jews is gone. Where is the Jews in Syria? Gone. Where is the Jews in Iraq? They killed them. Where is the Jews in Saudi Arabia? They slaughtered them. And yet they claim that they are against genocide. And then there's stupid Quran saying that Allah command the Jews to kill every single Palestinian, not those Arab, those are Palestinians. Hamas are not Palestinian, those are Arab. They came hundreds of years after Jesus, more than 600, 700 years. And when the Jews refuse to go and kill the Palestinian, Allah gets so upset. So what He said to them, look, they said to Moses, you enter and you fight with your God, Allah. We will not go and fight those people. We will not. We are going to sit here. Allah, He got upset. So Allah, He said to the Jews, because you refuse to kill the Palestinians, this land is forbidden for you for 40 years. Do you see the hypocrisy of this garbage cult?